It is Friday. Finally, not that that means that much in my world because news still happens over the weekend, but at least on the weekends I get a breather, so I am excited for the weekend. I have for you today, long overdue with the Christmas break, weekly makeup basket. So let's just jump right in and see what we've got. I've been using this Master Prime Maybelline, it's by Face Studio, Maybelline New York, the Blur Plus Smooth. This is kind of like a drugstore version of Spackle. It's the same color, that white. It's not quite as sticky as Spackle, I don't think, but I really like it. I kind of got out of the habit of using primers for a little while, mostly out of laziness. But it really does make my foundation look better. What I have on today is the products that I'm telling you about, and I've had them on now for about 12 hours. So primer can really help your makeup last a lot longer. I really like this one. It's not my favorite, but it is a really good drugstore one. I don't really know what my favorite drugstore primer is. I'll have to get back to you on that one. For foundation, I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. This is for normal to oily skin. And this is in the color 125 Nude Beige. I have lost some of the color that I had on my face from being outside this summer, so I only really have two foundations right now that match this color that my skin is. This is one of them. I will say that since I started using this one again, I've gotten 2 compliments on my foundation from people that asked me if I was wearing a different makeup, and you know, they complimented me on how smooth and even my skin looked. Now, these are also makeup people that I run into almost every day. One works in the shop next to me, and one is someone that I see on a really frequent basis, so they kind of know that I'm a makeup person. So to get compliments and for them to notice, this is a fantastic foundation to try. I've been using my Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. This is still in the color medium. I did try to switch back to my NYX, the NYX HD concealer, but I have that in light and it was still a little bit too light, so I'm sticking with a medium concealer for just a little bit longer. Okay, for you know, all of this sort of fun stuff. For Christmas, my sweet, sweet boyfriend got me the Stephen Klein NARS set, the One Shocking Moment Cheek Studio palette. I was just so stinking overjoyed. I've never really had anything NARS, and so I was super, super excited. Plus, I mean, look at this packaging. Really, I mean, how cute is that? If you guys want to see a full review of just this palette, leave me a comment and let me know, and I will do one. So this has all kinds of wonderful fun stuff. I have been using the Laguna, let me make sure I'm looking at this right, the Laguna bronzing powder, which is this big one right here. I've been using that for contouring underneath my cheeks and kind of around my face as a bronzer. And I've been using the Paloma Contour Blush and Blush Sculptant. I've been using this this middle one right here for just kind of going down the sides of my nose and a little bit right here. We're not talking about like a full-on contour here, just kind of an everyday shape your face a little bit. And then I've been using this color as a highlight. I have used all 4 of the blushes this week, and I can't decide which one my favorites are. I love them all. This one probably will be the least used because it is a warmer color, and I don't wear warmer colors all that often, but I'm absolutely stinking in love with this blush palette. Yeah. Okay, I've been using, I kind of skipped over this, the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I've been using this to set my under eyes. I haven't really been doing that a whole lot lately. I didn't really need to so much in the summer. but now that my circles are a bit darker because I've had a cold and it's winter and blah, 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 this just kind of helps set that a little bit more and just does a little bit more of concealing those under eye circles. So absolutely loving that. For brows, I have been using Bodyography. I absolutely love this. I've been kind of bouncing back between the darkest one and this lighter one, but the darker one really just works the best for my hair color because it is so dark. This is one of the darker brow products that I found, so if you're looking for a super dark brow powder, that might be one to try. I have also been using my Maybelline Color Tattoo. I was trying to finish this up by the end of the year, but it just didn't happen. There's so much product in these. They are super fantastic. When I started a couple months ago, you couldn't see the bottom, and I just keep going round and round and round the sides, and there just keeps being product there. So these last a really long time, and I think they're $8 or $9. I haven't had any problems with mine drying out, so super fantastic eye primer. That is in the color Barely Branded. Okay, for, what am I doing here? Where have I gone? What am I doing? For eyes, I have been using the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. Oh, I am so in love with this. I am so in love with this. Okay, there's little hearts. I mean, first off, how could you not be in love with it with these little hearts, right? And I'm trying not to blind you with my lights here. But, I mean, I just love these little hearts. I love all of these colors. I almost didn't get this because of the amount of brown that is in this palette. And that is the one thing that sort of keeps me from using my chocolate bar. But what I've noticed about these browns is that this one has a little bit of pink, and this one is kind of a pinkier, and this one's pinkier, and this one's a rose gold, and this one's a gray, and that one's a gray. So really they all do kind of have a hint of pink or gray to them, and so I really have used every single color in this palette, and I absolutely love them. And I wasn't really sure about this teal, what's it called, Earl Grey. Oh, but I love it. I wore it a couple of days. I got so many compliments. So I am absolutely in love with this palette. If you haven't gotten it, you should go out and get it immediately. Plus it smells like chocolate. So I will do a tutorial for you guys coming up. Either the look that I have on or something very similar for a Valentine's Day look with the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette. So look for that coming up in the next couple of weeks. But absolutely love it. Okay, last of the eye stuff. Grab it all out here. There's a lot of last of the eye stuff. Last of the eye stuff, like there's a whole bunch. Okay, so for my tight lining, I've been using Kat Von D's Autograph Pencil in Poro Amore. Again, you guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, I absolutely love these pencils. So I've been using this for my tight line, and ooh, I need to sharpen it. For my lower lash line, for most of the summer, I didn't put any kind of liner. I just did powder on my lower lash line because it was so hot outside. Now that it's not hot outside, I have gotten back in the habit of using a liner on my lower lash line, and the two that I've been using are Kat Von D's Autograph Pencil in Immortal Love, which is a really sort of dark brown color, and that goes great when I've been doing the more browns of the chocolate bar. Or I've been using Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Rockstar, which is this really deep purple color, and again, it goes absolutely beautiful with the chocolate bar palette. For my upper lash line, for the lovely cat eyes or flip that I've been doing, I've been either doing kind of a cat eye or a 60s flip every day. Mostly a 60s flip. I do have hooded eyes, and so a cat eye, actually I've gotten a whole lot better at it. I can do it a whole lot faster now, but I can do a 60s flip like that. Cat eye is a little bit more challenging, So that's kind of what I have today, is a little bit of a 60s flip. I've been using this Mika Beauty Cosmetics. This is a gel eyeliner. I did get this in a subscription box. I really, really like it. The only complaint that I have, and maybe you guys can give me a tip or something like that, it just, it's by the end of the day, by the end of 12 hours, it's just not as dark. We're kind of at a dark gray instead of a super black. I am not a total expert on gel eyeliners. I usually use liquid eyeliners, but I love the control that I get with the gel. So if you guys have any tips to make this stay better, to not fade or anything like that, leave me a comment and let me know, because I would love to keep using that and be better at it. For my mascara, I've been using the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I can't remember whether I bought this as a Sephora sample or I got it in a subscription box. I think I got it in a subscription box. At any rate, it's fantastic. I absolutely really like it. It's got this monstrously huge brush. It's really, really a big brush, but it's not fat. I like the formula. It's not sticky. It makes my lashes very plump and very long. I would compare it to Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes. It's very similar to that look that you get. The application and formula are completely different, but that's the kind of look that you get. Does that make any sense? Am I making any sense? I'm really tired, but it's Friday. So, that is, oh no, lipstick. Lipstick, what did I wear for lipstick this week? What I have on is, I have on one of my favorites. This is the Revlon Lip Butters, which, excuse me, I absolutely, absolutely love these. They're just fantastic. They feel so good. They don't last like a really long time. I would say about an hour. If you're talking a lot, if you're doing an interview, you can pretty much guarantee that your lipstick is going to be almost gone by the end of the interview. But they're so cute, and they feel so good, and I just absolutely love the colors. So I will keep wearing them. This is in color 80 Strawberry Shortcake. I absolutely, absolutely love it. I have quite a few of the collection. Even though they don't last a very long time, I highly recommend them. They're very cheap. They're like $5 or $6, and you can almost always find a coupon, or they have the buy one get one half off sales at CVS and Walgreens or whatever. So go pick you up a whole rack of lip butters, because I've loved every single one of them that I've tried. So that is my makeup basket for the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I know I've been super rambly this week. That's what happens the week after a holiday. Although I only got 2 days off. But it was still a holiday. It was still very busy, very fun. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.